Right. Here we are for more Amstrad Action. We're starting issue number 27, December 1987. Still only £1.25. Right there. So, yeah. Play red LED. That's the must go. They're telling us already. Programs that do this. Get teletext on your CPC. It's a thing you can do. So explore the latest gems from Infocom if you have the money to do so. Survive to become a captain. Oh, we've got the new Konami logo. Yeah. Combat School. Combat School and Konami. Trademarks of Konami. Copyright Konami. 1987. 7 grueling offence. Plus a penalty stage. Here's what we can expect from this month's issue. More MIDI software. Yeah, a lot of MIDI lately. We got a game got Killed Until Dead. It's gonna be fun times. Game's got good faces. Red LED. Thundercats. Freddy Hardest. Trantor the Last Stormtrooper. He's got some good games. Spice of Life. Variety is the spice of life. Here at AA, we try to give you as much variety as possible because we know you want to use your CPC to the full. This month's cover reflects the fact, and you can expect to see more of the same in the future. Teletext adapters aren't new, but now you no longer have to have a video to use one, or buy an expensive TV set. If that's not enough to keep the hardware hoarders happy, we've got a great project showing you how to build your own RS-232 interface at a cost of just £12. Of course, you may not be interested in hardware, in which case we've got some excellent programming articles for you. Type-In says its usual mixed bag of programs, led by a cracking listing that forms Quantel-like video effects on any screen dump. There's also the beginning of a fascinating 6-part series on creating your own word processor to operate under BASIC. Having got through the hard stuff, you can relax a while with a great new games like Red LED and Thundercats. Adventure fans will be delighted with the Pilgrim's look at the latest Infocom games, not just reviews but previews as well. As you can see, it's an issue bursting with good things to satisfy all tastes. Don't forget it's you, the reader, that decides what goes in the magazine. By popular demand, Absolute Beginners returns next month to help the newcomer to BASIC. It is the start of a new series on learning assembly language and advanced programming. It's going to be a hot one. Thank you, Bob. Football Manager 2, this is what we want. We want more football management games. End-to-end action. Okay. Training, coaching facility. Enhanced tactical decisions, realistic graphics, transfer market bargaining, varying playing skills, plus many more. The only game worth the transfer fee. Ooh, it's actually available for the Amiga. Matches in stunning 3D. Ooh. Screenshots taken from the Atari ST version. Someone forgot to put reaction at the top of the page. Well, who knows why? Someone's getting forgetful. Antipodean copyright. Before moving to Australia from the UK, I took out a subscription to AA. This proved to be good foresight since AA is not available in Darwin yet. I recently bought the August edition, of an inferior independent Australian magazine, the Amstrad User. The inclusion of sections such as Hot Tips and Cheat Mode makes the format of the two magazines very similar. What is more disturbing is that some of the content is identical. Neil Robertson, Wanguri, Australia. Not sure you to point it out, Neil, but fortunately there is an explanation. The Australian Amstrad User has permission from us to reprint sections of the mag in return for some measure of pecuniary transfer. Loot. I wish them well, with what appears to be a small but thriving Australian Amstrad market. Scraping the barrel a bit, aren't they? Latest television tie-in games. Fabian of the Yard. Okay. Moans and groans. I know you won't print this letter, but I will feel a lot better having written it. I've subscribed to your mag from number 1. I've just received number 25, October edition, which to me was the last straw. Here's a list of my gripes. It costs £16.50 to subscribe. I can buy 12 issues from W.H. Smith's for £15, and Smith's always have it in stock 2 to 3 days before I receive my copy. Number 2, your subscription offer. You offer a choice of 3 great games for tape owners, and we disc owners are offered a load of rubbish. 3, when your mag first came out, it was really great, and totally different from the other 2 mags on the market. They had 100 pages, and each issue it went from strength to strength. It always had nearly 100 pages or more, and that is until number 23, which just happens to be a couple of months after the demise of Amtix. Your price increase just happens to coincide with the demise of this mag. The new breed of Amstrad Action was born, the 70-odd page magazine. If this is the trend of the future, publishing, you will have to do it without my support. R.J. Marshall, Redcar. The cost of posting 12 issues of the magazine is more than £1.50 extra that a subscription costs, and it guarantees you'll get your copy without having to chase around the shops before they sell out. The later postal arrival I'll look into, but past investigations have shown problems to be isolated postal difficulties. We'll do what we can. I'm perplexed by your criticism of the subs offer. You can get a £9 game and 12 issues of the magazine together worth £24 for £16.50. If you don't like what's on the offer, they do change from time to time. However, I'll look into whether the games can be made available on disc for an increased subscription rate. Your third point covers several issues. I can't help if the other 2 mags try to copy all our good ideas now, can I? You just have to stay a couple of steps ahead. The price rise was indeed coincidental with Amtix's demise. We still have to compete with other magazines and don't take such important decisions just because there's one less magazine around. The size issue is a seasonal effect. The summer is a notoriously poor period for computer games, hardware and magazines alike. Our size is regulated by advertising. Few ads leads to small mags. As the Christmas boom approaches, things pick up. You'll notice last issue was 84 pages, and this one 92. We can't compete with the Aces and CMVGs of the world for sheer size, but every editorial page we have is aimed at CPC users. Yeah. Garbage out. There are thousands of computer games around. Too many of them are the same old thing regurgitated with new shapes, colours and titles. It seems to me that computer software could be far more intelligent. Programs which play chess, bridge, etc. show how really intelligent computers can be. Would it not be possible for a computer program to generate original ideas of original art? For example, programs to think up new designs for things. Or just you wait. Ooh. Or to compose new music on synthesizers now. Or generate original pictures. There are lots of possibilities for new kinds of software. It's a pity that software houses are making film titles into games. We sometimes read that commercial games are short of new ideas, and I couldn't agree more. Please, software houses, we don't want all our software shops to be full of games based on fighting, stealing, murder, and other crimes. There are dozens of civilized possibilities. Graham Steele, Windermere. One of the oldest computer proverbs is garbage in, garbage out. The software author is the only one who can determine the intelligence of a piece of software. At the moment, original ideas are being stifled by film and TV licenses, but there's a simple reason for that. People are buying those types of games. If there's demand, then the software houses will supply it. Their priority is to make money. If everybody stops buying licensed games, the software houses will stop producing them. I think that's unlikely to happen, but it won't stop me supporting original game ideas and criticising old rip-offs. So, that's one of Eternal's mysteries of life, Alan Sugar's next move. Oh. He climbed a mountain for that. And so they pressed the escape, control and return keys together and lived happily ever after. Oh. Bugged by football. You may recall my answer to P. Winter's problems with the Aliens disc. I sent it back to Electric Dreams. Well, I hope he received as prompt attention as I did, but I have recently purchased another disc-based game, namely GFL Championship Football. What do I find? Well, more problems. So I ring Activision in London, and I am politely told that they have had a number of bugs with the game. The most notable bug I have is that as soon as a touchdown is scored, there emits a continuous loud tone, and that only a reset cures. So are software companies relying on the public to do their testing? Surely the bug I described should have been spotted by the most basic of checking. I must send the game off to London at my expense and wait for a return from them. When I bought the game, the shop was able to get hold of it within 24 hours. Could it not be replaced in the same way? Frankly, with such poor standards of quality control, high prices, and duff games are being produced, piracy looks ever more attractive and morally justified. I ask the question, how many other AA readers have similar problems with disc-based games? Ian Black, Midhurst. Find that pixel! I'm writing to ask whether there is such a thing as a pixel pad for the Amstrad CPC 464. I've looked everywhere and cannot find one. If there is such a thing, could you print the address of the company who make it in your magazine? John Lumbus, London. I'm afraid I have to plead ignorance, but I'm sure someone will know of the source and we'll pass it on. Oh. More software piracy. Of pirates and dongles. I'm writing to you on the general subject of software piracy, and more specifically on the industry's attempts at stopping it. I wholeheartedly agree with your views on piracy. It's killing the software industry, which is bad news for all of us, including the pirates. On the other hand, as long as software prices are set so ridiculously high, it is inevitable that people will seek cheaper ways to enjoy games. It was to this end that I bought Romantic Robots Multiface 2. I cannot afford to regularly buy disc-based games for my 6128, but naturally prefer the speed and convenience of loading from disc. It was, after all, my main reason for buying a disc-based machine, especially with two young kids forever wanting to swap from one game to another. I've never used my Multiface 2 for any other purpose other than backing up my own legally purchased software. I realise that it does provide a means of making a working copy of someone else's software, but I have never used it for this purpose. Not even when the opportunity has presented itself. I simply want to be able to run games from disk. If software companies did not insist on such a huge markup for games on disk, I would not have even contemplated buying such a device. Of course, it is right that software companies should seek to combat piracy, but does it have to be inevitable that it will be the innocent who are forced to pay the price for their efforts? By using programming devices that check for black boxes, software houses are knowingly punishing the innocent, the majority. for the crimes of the guilty, the minority. If their sincere aim is to combat piracy, then they should simply reduce their prices, especially of disc-based as compared with cassette-based software. The innocent would not then be made to suffer, and the incentives for those obnoxious pirates would be markedly reduced. After all, which program is most likely to be pirated? A Mastertronic game which you can buy brand new for £1.99, or a game which costs £14.95 for the disc version? Even the most peaceful and innocent of nations, if attacked, will do its best to defend itself. By waging war on pirates, the danger is that those formerly innocent of piracy will be brought into the battle. If I cannot load games from disc without having to pay £14.95 for the privilege, then I simply won't bother. Kevin Patton, Hemel Hempstead. Well, makes sense, I guess. Me? I was addicted to buying all the future publishing mags every month. World-class bug. I was disappointed to find that Chris Boothman's review of World-Class Leaderboard failed to alert your readers to a serious bug. A bug that for me makes the game almost unplayable. I've lost count of the times I have carefully addressed a short putt, only to see the ball float inexplicably over the centre of the hole. An error in my judgment? No, not after the ball failed to drop from within 3 feet after 12 successive attempts. After much testing, I've managed to pinpoint the bug to certain types of putts, namely 1 to 12 feet putts when the hole looks nice and wide. On these occasions, it is almost impossible to make the ball drop. Only when the hole is small looking will these short putts drop. I know you might think that I am just hopeless at the game, but this is not true. I've shot 58 on course 4 of the original leaderboard, so I must have a certain level of proficiency at the game. I implore you to test this for yourself, especially the 2 or more player game where the bug is really apparent. I wrote to US Gold 2 weeks ago, but I have not yet received any reply, and do not really expect to get one. As a poor humble student, I cannot afford to go splashing out cash left, right and centre, especially on bug-ridden games. Perhaps if enough pressure is put on US Gold, they might do a fireburn and debug the game before swapping the duff copies with nice shiny new working copies, as was the case with Elite. Olympic Dermid, Edinburgh. It's a helpline. People offering their help for stuff. Here we go. Here's the news for December 1987. Legal battle looms. Epson has issued a writ against Amstrad. The reason is to prevent Amstrad from using the letters LQ in their latest batch of printers. Epson, who have been manufacturing printers with an LQ suffix for the past 4 years, objects to Amstrad's use of LQ because they claim dealers have come to associate the designation LQ with Epson printers. According to Andy McKay at Amstrad's PR agency, Amstrad will defend its position strenuously. Epson are wrong trying to put an injunction on the letters LQ when several other companies use NLQ on their printers. And he added that Amstrad will continue selling the printer as the LQ3500. It seems then that Amstrad and Epson are to be locked in a legal battle. The situation is rather ironic for Amstrad because they took legal action for a similar reason several months ago, when they attempted to prevent companies using AMS in product names. In that instance, it was because the suffix stands for Alan Michael Sugar. Both cases revolve on the issues of passing off, naming a product, so as to gain an unfair advantage through confusion with someone else's product and a reputation. Amstrad claimed that LQ is a generic term meaning letter quality and is in common usage and therefore can be a trademark in the same way as Hoover. Okay. Ocean Dive In. Ocean held a press open day to demonstrate their flotilla of stocking fillers software for this Christmas. David Ward, joint director of Ocean, had some good news for Amstrad users. The summer months recorded a low in Amstrad software sales, which reflected in the number and quality of releases. Recently, however, sales have picked up surprisingly well. We are working hard at producing several top quality games for the machine. Ooh. David promised a flood of hot hits for Christmas and early next year. Indeed, to support David's claims, several top titles are near completion. Match Day 2 will probably be the first on the field, written by Messrs. Rittman and Drummond of Batman and Head Over Heels fame. It looks good and plays well. Following Hot on the Heels is Combat School, a multi-level coin-op conversion. To graduate, the player must pass through assault courses, firing ranges, arm wrestling, and other joystick-waggling events. Many recent Ocean games are split into several sections. When one part has been completed, the next loads. For tape owners, it takes several minutes to load each section. However, on a 6128 or 464 memory expansion, things are a good deal quicker. As Mark Jones, graphic artist for Renegade, now working on Grisor, explained, it is a simple feature which can save a lot of unnecessary hanging about. Unfortunately, nobody seems to have noticed this point, even though it's mentioned in the instructions. Does your copy of Renegade suffer from blue blood? It's not a bug, but an intentional move on the part of Ocean. In the light of recent events in the real world, it seems a little unnecessary to us. It's a violent game and the colour of the blood isn't going to make much difference. In the shops between now and January are scheduled Flashpoint, a strategy game, Fantas, science fiction fantasy story about exploring a new world, Phantom Club, Platoon, Where Time Stood Still, Victory Road, and a waterfall of other goodies. A compilation worth looking at is Live Ammo, 5 games at $9.95 on cassette and $14.95 on disc. Army Moves, Rambo, Green Beret, Top Gun, and The Great Escape are the titles. Northern Lights. Another official Amstrad show has been and gone. The venue was the Greater Manchester Exhibition Centre, GMX. The size of the exhibition centre may have increased, but the number and size of exhibitors' stands dropped. If you looked hard, there were several new products for the CPC machines, and the promise of a lot more to come. The largest CPC-only stand belonged to Siren Software. On the show was a new EPROM programmer, £49.99, and Ultrasound, £14.99. Meridian were there with stock market plan investments, and keep a close and careful watch on their progress for $29.95. Bedford firm Highsoft has released another in their comprehensive range of languages. Lisp, working under CPM, costs £49.95. KDS of 8-bit printer port fame has 2 exciting products under development: a 5¼ double-sided double-density disk drive giving 706K space per disk. Projected cost will be £129.95. A low-cost hard disk is also on the offering, available in 5, 10 and 20 megabyte models. The starting price is £199.95. So that's the starting price of 5 megabyte hard disk for £200. Yeah. Get ready for the next show due the 28th, 29th and 30th of January 1988. It will take place at the Great Hall in Alexandra Palace, London. See you there. Ooh. Teletext Action. Page your Oracle and receive Amstrad Action type-ins. Starting next month, the major type-in featured in each issue of Amstrad Action can be downloaded from Oracle's telesoftware service. What's needed is a teletext adapter and tuner. The software can be found within Oracle, the Channel 4 broadcast, under Foretel, page 460. The service is free. A kick is as good as a punch. Bangkok Knights is a beat-em-up from System 3 based on Thai boxing. The game starts on a cliff edge and the player must fight his way through a jungle and onto the streets of Bangkok. When the street fighters have been defeated, the action enters the Lumpini Stadium where the masters of the sport, the Bangkok Knights, await. Price at $9.99 tape, $14.99 on disc. Did that ever get released? I don't remember that game at all. Let's have a look. It's listed. Why is it so slow? Go on. Go somewhere else to have a look then. Oh, no, unreleased. Okay, unreleased. Just get this page in English. So it was released on the Commodore 64, Atari ST, and Amiga. It was announced for the Amstrad CPC and ZX Spectrum, but never released. Yeah. Now we know. Once Bitten. First Byte Software, a company new to the Amstrad scene, is releasing the Address System, a package capable of holding over 3,000 names, addresses, and telephone numbers. The Address System boasts rapid search, replace, and edit functions, friendly setup procedure, optional silicon disk storage, software printer buffer, and user-definable label printing. Paul Richards at Byte commented, the Address System is an ideal, competitively priced tool for the home and small business user requiring storage and subsequent printing of addresses. Available for the CPC 6128, 464, 664 with DK-Tronics expansion RAM. The Address System sells for $14.95 on disc and $24.95 on ROM. Okay. Campaign for real time. Rainbird are to bring out 3 more games for Amstrad in the coming months. Time and Magic, Carrier Command, and Jinxter. Carrier Command is programmed by Real-Time Software, the people who created Star Strike 2. It involves controlling a futuristic aircraft carrier armed with tanks, lasers, missiles, and of course, aircraft. The game boasts solid 3D graphics and arcade action with tactical warfare. It should be out before Christmas and costs $14.95 on tape and $19.95 on disc. Jinxter is the latest Magnetic Scrolls adventure. Their previous games, including The Pawn and Guild of Thieves, there'll be the usual spectacular graphics and fiendishly difficult puzzles. The story goes that luck is running out in the land of Aquitania. The luck must be restored by rebuilding the charm bracelet, which the Green Witches have dispersed throughout Aquitania. The game will be available on disc only for the 6128. Cost is $19.95. Time and Magic is a compilation of the past Level 9 adventures, Lords of Time, Red Moon, and Price of Magic. In Lords of Time, the evil Time Lords have to be defeated through 9 periods of past, present, and future history. Price of Magic is a sequel to Red Moon. In the original, the player has to find the Red Moon crystal, and in the sequel must defeat Myglar before he drains it of its power. Time and Magic has digitized graphics. On the disc version, it is priced at $19.95. The cassette costs $14.95. Both versions are due for December release. Chomp Chomp. Ever wanted to be a monster? Now's the chance because Activision are converting the Bally Midway arcade game Rampage. The game features building, climbing, people-eating, generally quite unpleasant monsters. The National Guard try to stop them from destroying America. There are 3 monsters to choose from: George, a huge gorilla; Lizzie, a Godzilla look-alike; and Ralph, an overgrown wolfman. Destroy the world from December onwards for $9.99 on tape and $14.99 on disc. Galactic Games let you wriggle your way through a series of sporting events in an attempt to become intergalactic vermicular champion. Take part in the 100-meter sliver, space hockey, psychic judo, head throwing, and the Metamorph Marathon. Scream to Fame in October for $9.99 on tape and $14.99 on disc. More Style. 7 stars of Qualitas print enhancement package Fame is reducing the Qualitas display pack. This supplies the existing Qualitas system with 10 extra decorative fonts. The fonts are all 8-bit, which means an 8-bit printer port must be plugged into the computer. Create a character. Ramasoft has just finished work on Font Master. Badged as a comprehensive, user-friendly character set designer, it costs £8.50 on cassette and £11.50 on disc. According to Rama, up to 4 characters can be designed at once, and each may be mirrored, inverted, or scrolled. Included is a simple text adventure for testing the new characters. Ramasoft will also claim a first. Fontmaster saves character definitions as standard basic symbol commands within a short basic program. Plus program. SpeedTrans Plus is the latest product from Hertfordshire-based firm Goldmark Systems. It's a tape-to-disc transfer utility, a much tweaked version of the earlier releases, available on disc only at $12.99 for 6128 or 466 and 664 with memory upgrade. Joystick Capers. Konix are putting together a new version of their Wiggle Machine, the Speed King joystick. The original stick will be sold for £11.99, £1 off its usual price, and comes bundled with the Gremlin game Thing Bounces Back. The new stick, which features an auto-fire option, sells for £12.99. More coin-op conversions. 2 more arcade conversions are due from Electric Dreams in the next few months. Super Hang-On and Fire Trap. Super Hang-On is a motorbike racing game which gives an on-the-bike view of the track as it races around 4 continents. There are 4 skill levels to choose from, ranging from beginner to expert. If it's as good as the arcade game, then it should be well worth a look. End of November is the release date. In Fire Trap, burning skyscrapers have to be put out and the inhabitants rescued. Falling objects and other obstacles make the task more difficult, and the ground is a long way down. Supposedly in the shops in November at $9.99 on cassette and $14.99 on disc. Maximum Joy. Miracle Technology, modern manufacturer, is making a modem maximizer. The product that offers enhanced capabilities to all existing modems. Maximizer comes either as standalone, £225, excluding VAT, or with data encryption, £324, excluding VAT. The ability to encode important data. Maximizer features include error correction for X modem, EPAD, and MPAD, Miracle Standard, data compression, which speeds data throughput, a 16K battery-backed data store, and printer port allowing you to have hard copies of incoming messages. More from, sounds like useful. Oriental Colossus. CDS, who produced Colossus Chess and Colossus Bridge, are adding the game of Mahjong to their list. Surprisingly, it is called Colossus Mahjong. The player is the East Wind against the 3 computer opponent wins. A tutorial session is included in the package, so new players to the game should have no problems. 9 levels of difficulty will give even the most advanced players a challenge, we're told. $9.99 for the tape, $14.99 for the disc. The Blue Ribbon label, a CDS offshoot, is set to release several games before Christmas. They are Pool, Golf, Video Card Arcade, and Dominoes, all priced at $1.99 on cassette. Da-dum, etc. The Pink Panther and Tom and Jerry are soon to be capering across computer screens. Areola Soft and Magic Bytes have a licensing deal for both cartoons. The games should appear early next year. Western Games and Clever and Smart are 2 more Areola Soft titles released soon. Western Games is a sports simulation with a difference. It features arm wrestling, tobacco spitting, cow milking, bear shooting, what a waste, eating beans, and the can. Clever and Smart are private detectives who must free Dr. Bacterius. Hidden clues help to solve the case. Both games cost $9.99 on tape and $14.99 on disc. They've shot R2. With the help of R2-D2, the Empire can soon be defeated again. In the arcade conversion of Star Wars, November will see the game in the shops. We're told at $9.95 on tape and $14.95 on disc. Watch the space next year for release details of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Smarter than the average bear. Yogi Bear from Piranha is on the lookout for picnic baskets and this winter. The story goes that Boo Boo has been bear-napped by a bloodthirsty hunter who has hidden him somewhere in Jellystone Park. Yogi must find him and keep his energy topped up by regular visits to picnic baskets. People and animals all do their best to get in Yogi's way. $9.95 on tape, $14.95 on disc. Gunboat involves a top-secret gunboat on a mission to penetrate a network of islands held by enemy forces. Expected soon at $8.95 on cassette, $13.95 on disc. Trapdoor's Burke returns to the computer screen and through the trapdoor. This time, Burke and Druff are attempting to rescue Boney from the gloomy depths. $8.95 on tape, $13.95 on disc. Another character from 2000 AD is due to make an appearance on the micro. Judge Anderson, the side judge, must battle it out with the four dark judges, Death, Fear, Fire, and Mortis. They are here to wipe out anything that is living and to finish off their arch-enemy, Judge Death, is due out soon. $9.95 on cassette, $14.95 on disc. TV games. Domark have launched a new label specializing in TV game shows. The first titles are a new version of Blockbusters, The Krypton Factor, Countdown, Bullseye, and Treasure Hunt. The first two games are Blockbusters and The Krypton Factor, which should be on the streets shortly. All TV games cost $7.95 on tape. Hewson's compilation. Hewson are releasing a compilation in time for Christmas featuring two master games, a rave, and a new title to the Amstrad. The master games are Ixalan and Runarama. Synapse is the rave, and Uridium Plus is the new game. The original Uridium was a fast-scrolling shoot-'em-up on the Commodore. This looks to be a pack worth getting at $9.95 on tape and $14.95 on disc. Smelly Software. Streetwise, whose previous Amstrad release was Cat Trap, have a new game called Sewer. The idea is to control a droid called the Manipulator. The task is to rescue workmen who have become trapped in an underground labyrinth of sewers. It features a variety of nasties ranging from giant slugs and snails to razor-toothed fish and acid. $7.95 on tape. I've never heard of that one either. I wonder if it got released. Let's find out. No. It's not even listed, so no. I guess no. Intelligent Music. A new piece of music software. The Master Composer from West Hill Music is supposed to bash out melodies in 3-part harmony. No need to enter a single note either. Just select from 10 music types and let the computer do the rest. Programmed by Brian James, author of the intriguing Landscape Creator, it costs £49, £15 for the pocket version. Details from West Hill Music. Yeah. Compatible printers, incomparable prices. The Amstrad DMP 3160 10-inch carriage. Draft quality speed of up to 160 characters per second. Near letter quality, NLQ, speed of up to 40 characters per second. Compatible with IBM and Epson. Easy front loading of paper. Friction or tractor feed. All for the remarkably low price of £199 plus VAT. The Amstrad DMP 4000 15-inch carriage. Draft quality speed of up to 200 characters per second. Near letter quality speed of up to 50 characters per second. Compatible with IBM and Epson. Friction or tractor feed. All for the remarkably low price of £349 plus VAT. Call it a sequel and you end up flat on your back. They call International Karate the best beat-em-up so far. And who are we to argue? But Archer McLean has come up with a stunner, a third fighter, amazing animated background, new moves, remixed music, and balls! Commodore 64 128 cassette $9.99, disc $12.99, coming soon for Spectrum and Amstrad home computers. IK Plus. You have found treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Solid Gold. Gauntlet, Ace of Aces, Leaderboard, Winter Games, and Infiltrator. Type-ins. The Sphere Screen. Only run on 664 and 6128 machines. Though you can make there's some alterations you can make to get it running on a 464. This is something. Of course, fancy effects. This program's written in BASIC. This is not going to be quick. Celestial Bodies. Werewolves of London in a neighbourhood near you now. Viz Design. C64 Spectrum Amstrad. Home Accountant. Exciting software, that is. Paper change. This thing below. Just as an RE06 bar command to the system, entering bar change paper alters the paper colour without clearing the screen. Issue the command twice and the screen reverts back to normal. More basic type-ins. Are you horrible enough to go on the rampage? You'll know soon enough. Rampage coming to your home computer screen, December. More word processing stuff. Maximum Joy again. I used that already. Did you know that a TASWord 6128 program responds to joystick control? Puts the joystick up, justifies the line. Down, unjustifies the line. Left, toggles the insert mode on or off. Right, inserts a blank line. The joystick can also be used with ProText if you redefine keys 72 to 77. Okay. No can spell. I use the word processor in MiniOffice and I want to spell check the text files. I understand there are no spell checkers specifically for it. Is it possible to save that document as an ASCII file and use Anna's ProSpell on it? Rajiv Gutha, Ascot, Berkshire. Yes! Yeah, no confusion with that answer. Play Renegade. Play Mean. License from Taito Corp 986. Programmed for Amstrad Spectrum Commodore by Imagine Software. Basic word processing. Word processor in BASIC. Silicon Sounds. MIDI software and an Ensoniq synthesizer. All you need to form the ultimate one-man band. Yeah, I can imagine how much it might cost too. £75, £60 for the software. Good news, simple to operate and learn. Hundreds of sounds and sequences can be stored on disk. Comprehensive sound editor. Bad news, error trapping not perfect. Not cheap, but then there aren't any alternatives. Cheers, chats. Many thanks to Leon Seltseekers for loan of his Ensoniq synthesizer, drum machine and leads. Also thanks to Ian Taverner, whose room will never look the same. Yeah, because imagine none of this would be cheap. Wanted, Crazy Critters for Western Games. Arm wrestling, Battle of the Biceps. Dancing, Can You Can. Becky spitting, Old Brown Eyes' back. Shoot the bear, not the piano player. Milking, after the cows come home. Fill your face, it's a gas. Atari ST and Amstrad screenshots. Hey, look, another game with an Amiga. They're saying get Amiga versions finally. Tune into teletext. Teletext adapter and tuner. £74.95 adapter, £114.80 for adapter and tuner. I wonder if we could emulate this somehow. That would be something. Legal requirements. A law recently passed through Parliament that allows bona fide computer users to use a television, black and white or colour, without the need of a licence. If it can be proved that you use the television for anything other than computing and you don't hold a licence, you will be prosecuted. Dedicated computer monitors, such as those found on the CPC machines, have never required a television licence. However, you must have a valid licence, colour if you own a colour monitor, if you wish to use the adapter to receive teletext. Don't panic though. Remember, you only need one licence per household. If there's a television in the house and an accompanying licence, you won't need another. Yeah, remember the days of TV licence? They got rid of those here, I think, around about 1990 or something. I think it's still a thing in England, I'm not sure. Good news! Not a toy. Can be put to serious use. Provides extra functions not found on a teletext receiving TV. Compared to the extra £100 minimum added to the price of a TV, the adapter and tuner are reasonable. Manual makes setting up simple. Bad news, a television license is required. A costly gadget if you don't need teletext frequently. Hot tips. Mineshaft, here's a program that produces weird graphics. Use the cursor keys to control it. Online. Have fun with that, I guess. Save screens. A screen saved using a multiface 2 cannot be loaded into, say, the Art Studio or Melbourne Draw. To rectify this, type in and run the routine below. The program will prompt you for a load and save file name. Enter this, the rest is automatic. Oh, it's more of the program down here. Well, that program at least. Not a lot of people know that. Did you know that there is a bug in Laser Compiler that causes a compiled program to crash? The 4636 print characters commands saying 4000 commands or something, I don't know. Well, cassette capers are looking at controlling the cassette deck through the PPI thing, the 8255. Uses and abuses. Like most ICs on the Amstrad, maximum use is made of the 8255. Its uses include operating the keyboard and sound chip, testing the vertical sync of the CRTC, checking that the printer is ready to receive data, and by detecting the position of a jumper that generates for a 50 Hz or a 60 Hz picture. It even decides which of the 10 odd names will appear on PowerUp, that is Amstrad, Snyder, Arnold, Awa, and so on. And now the 8255's major functions is reading and writing bit-sized cassette deck data. Yeah, the 50-60 Hz and the manufacturer name, they're little solder links on the PCB. So they're not exactly something you can change easily, at least. Basic Aid. Extra commands that complement Locomotive Basic. Considering the relative ease with which the Amstrad CPCs can be given extra commands, or RSXs, Resident System Extensions, it is surprising that not many toolboxes are available. Good news, very competitively priced. Contains some original useful commands. Only 8K long, shouldn't cramp your programs. Bad news, mail order only. Packaging and presentation is minimal. It's taken 5 years. They said it would take longer. Some said it would never happen. It was too big, too bold. But now it's here. And you're not going to believe it. May the force be with you, always. Star, a long time ago. Boars, in a galaxy far, far away. At last, the most famous coin-op arcade game and one of the most successful films of our era come together in this Domark publication. Faithful to the original, the home computer version of Star Wars will win first place in your games collection and be the one you go back to time after time. Atari ST, Commodore 64 128K, Spectrum 48 128K, Amstrad CPC, BBC-B Master, and Electron. Copyright 1978, Lucasfilm Limited and Atari Games. There's the multiphase 2 again. Seen that enough. Chip Chat. Build an RS-232 interface for less than £12. Here you go. Go ahead, make your own interface now. Have fun. Right, okay, next to the printer port. Okay. Problematic. RPM goes on its latest problem-solving escapade. If your CPC is in danger, if you need help, then perhaps you can contact the AA team. Coded keys. Assembly listings even here. Could you suggest an efficient technique that waits for and accepts numerical input directly that is not ASCII coded in the course of a machine code program? There you go. They've done just that. Machine code from G. Williams, Gisborne, New Zealand. The above routine accepts 16-bit decimal as input. Anything else is discarded, as an error will occur. If an error occurs, that is, you entered anything above 32,767 or characters other than numbers, then number will hold 0. The routine is not particularly user-friendly, as negative numbers cannot be entered. There is plenty of scope for improvement, such as error checking, assigned decimal input, and the inclusion of a hex input subroutine. That I leave to you. Discology and ultrasound. Complete sound package for your Amstrad. More stuff. Here we go, we got to our reviews finally. Action test. The Christmas rush has begun, and it's already starting to show the quantity and quality of games being released. The master game is Red LED, which combines the looks of Spin Dizzy, the strategy of blockbusters, and the action of a shoot-'em-up to make one superb game. Close behind it is Thundercats, another cartoon license, but one that proves that licenses can be good games too. Spanish program is dynamic. They've come up with their best yet. It goes by the strange name of Freddy Hardest. But you're the one that's got to be tough. New label Go has an excellent game called Trantor: The Last Stormtrooper, while parent company US Gold also has Killed Until Dead, a very ingenious murder mystery game. Finally, an apology for missing the grab factor rating of Survivor last month. It should read 66% and not 0%. Okay, here we go, 66%. That explains something. Oh, Killed Until Dead, US Gold, $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick or keys. As Hercule Holmes, you must stop a murder which is due to occur at midnight. The victim, murderer, weapon, location, and motive of the murder are unknown. You must solve this mystery before the evil deed is done. The scene of the crime is the Gargoyle Hotel, where the world's 5 leading mystery authors, known as the Midnight Murder Club, are holding a festival of murder and mayhem. Murders are graded in 4 levels of difficulty: elementary, my dear Watson; murder, medium rare; cases for the cunning; and super sleuth. When you have chosen the difficulty, you are given a choice of several crimes to choose from. In all, there are 21 crimes to choose from, split over the 4 levels. Once a crime is chosen, main game loads, and the clock starts at noon on the day of the murder, giving you 12 hours to solve the crime. I mean, before it happens? I don't know. On the menu screen, there are 4 options, which are surveillance, telephone, notes, and files. Files gives you background information on the 5 authors: Mike Stammer, Agatha Maypole, Lord Peter Flimsy, Claudia von Bülow, and Sidney Meanstreet. Notes provide any information you've obtained from telephone calls or surveillance. Surveillance is subdivided into monitor, break-in, and tape. The monitor is a camera system which allows you to spy on the various parts of the hotel and store the information in your notes. Break-in uses a mystery trivia quiz to decide if you can break into an author's room or not. If you succeed, you'll find out what people keep in their rooms. This information is also stored in your notes and given insight into the author's weak spots. Tape allows you to record conversations in up to 3 rooms and store them in your notes. Incoming calls and outgoing calls are possible on the telephone. Incoming are either anonymous or from one of the authors. Outgoing are only to the authors. When you call the authors for the first time, a list of 4 things to say appears on screen. You must select one of these, which is where the break-in notes come in handy. If it is incorrect, then they hang up. But if you are right, then you can ask them some questions about the crime in traditional Cluedo style. Every time you ask a question which is connected to the crime, the author's picture on the screen gets a little more flustered and edgy. 3 correct questions in a row gives a positive piece of evidence and a complete nervous wreck on the screen. When you think you know everything about the crime, you can phone the killer and confront him or her. If you haven't identified the victim, location, killer, and weapon, then you must specify the motive of the murder. If you're correct on all counts, then the crime has been stopped, and you can get a full explanation of the story behind it. If you're wrong, then you become a victim and are killed. Of course. Sound is used to good effect. Each author has a tune associated with them. Colour is used well throughout the game, and the animation on the authors is extremely funny. The main problem with the game is that you can often just guess your way through the crimes without actually knowing all the evidence. You can play it properly, and then solving a crime gives you a good deal of satisfaction. First aid target score. Solve a crime on murder, medium rare. Second opinion. It's not often that computer games get me laughing out loud, but this one has succeeded. The animated pictures of the authors are marvellous, and some of the text descriptions are pretty special as well. The fact that there is usually a shortcut to solving each crime is disappointing, but if you stick to the rules, it's a lot of fun. Green screen view. No problems with a great detective in green. The verdict. Graphics, 87%. Great animation. When you get 3 questions in a row, the effect is hilarious. Sonic, 72%. Each character has their own tune. The tunes are not brilliant. Grab factor, 83%. Well presented and easy to get into. Solving a crime is tricky. Staying power 78%. 21 crimes will keep you burning the midnight oil. Each crime is solved in a very similar way. A rating 80%. A novel and humorous game with something new to offer. Okay. Let's get started. Alright. Kill.bass. Good. The score presents Killed Until Dead, conversion by Canvas, 1987. The story so far. The world's 5 greatest murder mystery writers are gathered at the Gargoyle Hotel to turn their fictional plots into real-life murder and mayhem. As Hercule Holmes, the world's greatest detective, you must face the ultimate challenge. You must discover the would-be murderer, victim, weapon, location, and motive before the killer commits the deadly deed. Can you meet the test? Can you uphold the family honour? Can you stop? Can you stop? Press fire to continue, or demo in 18 seconds. Right, fire. Flip disk, then press fire. Right. We'll stick with the easiest difficulty. Sector mystery. Weight Watchers. Mars needs woman. Beaujolais or bust. Hold the mustard. Banana follies. A case for the birds. Fast food fight. Banana follies. We're going to come up against Banana Man or something. Right. Notes. Files. Start reading. Secret Vice. Peanut butter banana sandwiches. No crusts. Pet peeve. Alimony. Wears elevator shoes. Minds his own monkey business. Secret Vice. Pajamas with feet. Opposes designated hitter rule. Agatha Maypole. Betted 101. Not out versus Australia 53. Coached England to last World Cup soccer title. He plays cricket and soccer. Won Nobel Prize for Tweed 28. Animal rights advocate. Her bun is a recognised bird sanctuary. Lord Peter Flimsy. Favourite meal? Number 1. Spam with beans. Declared unfit even for military service. This was his mother, Lady Mavis. Great White Hunter. Ran 12th in 79. Great National. His horse came 21st. Okay. Claudia von Bülow has had everything lifted. Claims to be 29. Fur-wearing animal has appeared in ads for Gardening Safety Council. Will star in TV miniseries based on her own tragic life. Devours his Sydney Mean Street devours his competition. Literally. Caused total eclipse of the sun. Miami Beach 78 by his Bain du Soleil in the 20-gallon drum. Placed on World Smorgasbord Association hit list 52 is 36 Siamese cats. Has Olympic-sized hot tub. Those are our notes or files. Oh, haven't you received anything yet? Something should come up at some point, right? 1 o'clock. Something going to happen? Someone going to call? Oh. Oh. Let's start breaking in or something. Break into Agatha's. Start with. Who was the announcer for the TV series Martin Kane Private Eye? I have no idea. Ian Botham, somehow I doubt it's either both of them. I doubt it's Basil Fawlty. Who's Clayton Moore though? I have no idea. Is that one? No. Oh, we got it wrong. It must have been Walter Cronkite. We can try another. Who was Sherlock Holmes' smarter younger brother? Larry Holmes, Basketball Holmes, Gene Wilder. No one. Gene Wilder. No one? Hey! Red Herring Award, 3rd place. Leg trap baited with banana fritter. Skinning knife. Vogue pattern for first stole. Note, meet Sydney Library at 6 p.m. Ooh, we can set up surveillance for that. Tape. Library. Six to 7 set. Okay. Do more surveillance. Because no one's calling. Usually you get something. Okay, break in. Who was Perry Mason's sidekick? Andy Devine, Paul Drake, Paul Schaefer, Ed McMahon. That's the last two. There we go. Good guess. Red Herring Award, 2nd place. Strychnine laced banana daiquiri. Daiquiri. I don't know. Receipt for plot at St. Francis Pet Cemetery. Note, meet Claudia in foyer at 5 p.m. Okay. We can set that up then. It was foyer, wasn't it? I've forgotten already. Foyer at 5 p.m. Foyer 5 p.m. set. Okay. More breaking in. Where did Nero Wolf do for exercise? Shallow breathing, backgammon, darts, crackers, knuckles. For exercise. I don't know. Nope, not that. I have no idea. Try this. We may be rats, crooks, and murderers, but we're Americans. The Richard Nixon story, Glock Bears America, the Reagan Papers, ceremonials from Alcatraz. Richard Nixon story? No. Okay. We should be able to get back to Agatha's now. That was Walter Cronkite, right? Here we go. Roller skates, King Kong poster, Curious George books, monkey wrench, unicycle, videos of Woody Allen's Bananas, Tarzan of the Apes. Interesting. Okay. So you could probably try calling him. Okay, let's try a call, shall we? Yes, dear. What, you like Dune? I notice you dog is incontinent. How do the banana fritters taste? Huh? Are you going bananas? Oh no! You been spying on me? Oh. Faces. I have a few questions for you. Okay, here we go. Could Claudia be the murderer? My goodness, if Claudia's the killer, then Agatha's room won't be involved. No change there. If Peter's the killer, then Cindy won't be the victim. No change there either. Pretty sure they have more faces if you're actually correct. What I remember. The chainsaw will not cause death. I do have the notes, of course. There you go, it's like that. Scorse! A scorse for every... Okay. Claudia's, shall we? Don't forget Sydney in the foyer. Sydney meeting you in the library. So boa eat those things. Which endangered species is the coat? You're just guessing. Oh. Okay. Oh. The law of the jungle shall prevail. Uh-huh. Okay. He's sitting in the library. That's try this again. Here you go. Have you been spying on me? Huh? I have a few questions for you. Mike be the killer? Sydney. Okay. Agatha's in danger. Predictable. If Agatha's the It won't happen in Agatha's room. The killer kills in the patio, and the bomb won't be the weapon. I can't say any more. Goodbye. See monkey, do monkey. It's helpful. It's a small break in here. Oh, where didn't we get into? Did we do mics or not? No, we didn't, I don't think. Oh, he's home. You can't break in if he's there. We check who we haven't broken into yet. Yeah, okay. What did you... I don't know. Darts? Nope, guess not. Well... Okay, I have any idea whatsoever. Actually... Check failing. Check the monitor, yeah. Oh, there's someone there. Nothing happening. Kick his knuckles? Nope. Okay, yeah, I think we would have... Oh, he's still there, huh? No, what am I doing? I have absolutely no idea what... This will be a total guess! What have you done with the scissors? Are you being Claudia at 6? Oh, yeah, that's right, he is, isn't he? No? Yeah, just guessing. Oh, never mind. Oh, we can't play it yet. Okay, let's get back to the breaking in. Must be backgammon. There we go. Red Herring Award, 4th place. Tape recording of Female Chimp. Meet Agatha in library at 4 p.m. Well, we missed that one. Cuisinart. Spices. Chimp dip recipe. Carving set. Okay, we've got another call. Those baboons will kill the goose that lays the golden egg. Okay, let's... What? Are there eels in your hovercraft? Did you miss meeting Flimsy? Is that a blancmange in your tub? Did you pass the chimp dip? Every bit spied on me! I have a few questions for you. Hint, if Mike's the killer, the body won't be Peter's. This ain't no disco. If Peter is the killer, then the gun will not cause death. Poison. Oh, there's a little tip. If the D's done with the poison, then the hole won't be the location. Okay, it's not the hall. Okay, I don't know why I hung up there, but whatever. That's progress. Okay. So I'm getting to Mike's place now. So anyone we haven't done? He's still there. Okay. Let's check our tapes. 5:30. Oh, come on. I'm trying to watch a tape. Come on. Dropping me with phone calls. Agatha may try to get you in the way. I'm trying to figure out how to play tapes. Come on. You figure out how to work this thing. Oh. We're tired of being used by that typing primate. Get him in one of our rooms and stop his monkey shines. So Sydney the killer. Oh, here we go. It's made a monkey out of us, all of us. A permanent bedtime for Bonzo is the only solution. So, who haven't we actually asked for in the... Agatha's the only one we haven't tried to ask about yet. See how that goes. Yep. Let me push you. If Agatha's the killer, then Cindy won't be the victim. Right, the poison is the... Oh. My eyes are loose. If the deed's done with the poison, the body won't be Peter's. Oh, you think quit bugging me. If Mike is the victim, then Agatha will be a killer tonight. Here we go. I'll figure out where now. Such a brute. If the killer kills in the library, then the body won't be it. Okay, so that's not true then. Okay. Make progress. Have you been spying on me? A few questions for you. Oh, we know that. See, old chap, if Agatha's the killer, the murder won't happen in the library. Gee willikers! Oh no, his monocle is blinking. If Mike is the victim, then Claudia won't be the killer. Oh no! Yikes! If the deed's done with the poison, Agatha will be a killer tonight. We already said that. Oh no. Great. I haven't broken into Mike's place yet. He's still home. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's there alone. Whatever. Cool. What? Any questions for you? Oh, lay off me. If the deed's done with the poison, then Mike will die at midnight. I don't know where. Not the patio. We knew where. Yeah, give me a moment. I can hear the cat. He wants things. Give me a moment.
Did you know that you can now rate titles, register as a user in the Roland Radio community and help create the Amstrad CPC top charts? Visit rolandradio.net/register.
Servus Beinhard, da spricht der Wilhelm und ihr hört das Roland Radio.
Alright, back. It didn't take long. Alright, back to game. Right, let's see. Phone notes. Where are we? So I have a mic poison when we don't have the. So no, it's not Agatha's. Well, I don't know. It's not. Not the library, it's not the hall, it's not the patio. Running out of time here now. A few questions for you. I think Mike is in danger. Oh, and sakes! If Mike is the victim, the gun will not cause death. You know about the poison. Jumping Jehoshaphat! If the deed's done with the poison, then the body won't be Claudia's. That's still the whole patio foyer? No. Occur in. Oh! I feel faint! If the killer kills in Mike's room, Mike will die at midnight. I can't say any more. Goodbye. There's a face. Alright, I think we got it. Here we go. Time to start accusing. Sure you want to accuse me? Yes. I think you plan to murder Mike in Mike's room with the poison. And all because Mike won the Red Baron Award. Mike had the biggest banana. You wanted Mike's chimp Zippy. You need McMonkey software. Which of these is the reason? I've been found out, but you'll never take me alive. Oh, she's dead. She is dead. Congratulations. Would you like to know the mystery? Sure. Epilogue. When Stammer's colleagues discovered his pet chimp Zippy was writing and winning the Red Herring Mystery Awards, they were humiliated. So they banded together to eliminate Zippy all except the one animal lover in the bunch, Agatha. She planned to poison Stammer in his room at midnight and get Zippy for herself. With a little loving care, Zippy might come up with an even better mystery than this, and she could cop her own Red Herring Award. Good. Yeah. And that's the game. Kind of interesting, really. We don't have time to go through all 21 mysteries, so we'll move on after that. On to the next game. The next game is Red LED. It's a master game of the issue by Starlight and Areola Soft. $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick or keys. Red LED is a game which at first sight is just another Marble Madness clone. You won't have that impression for long because shooting board game strategy and many original features take you deep into the realms of addiction. The game takes place on a grid of 37 hexagons, where a hand can be moved around to select which of the hexes you want to enter. Each hex represents a landscape for you to explore. The objective of the game is to form a link of the hexes across the game board. To activate a hex, you must collect all the energy pods on the landscape, using one of 3 battle droids at your disposal. Before you enter a landscape, you must select a battle droid to do the task of recovering all the energy pods. There are 3 to choose from, each one having different capabilities. Once a droid and landscape has been chosen, the clock starts to tick away the hour in which you have to complete the game. The landscapes are made up of slopes and lakes, flat terrain and holes that look good, and you can scroll quite smoothly around them. Falling through a hole loses you a valuable minute as the droid tries to reorientate himself. The acid lakes drain your limited energy supply for as long as you are on the acid, unless you are using the turret-shaped droid which can travel over the acid unharmed. Enemy droids live on the landscapes, and they try to stop you from taking the energy pods. Collision with any of them drains your energy supply, and if you run out of energy, that droid dies. The enemy droids can be shot with the laser that each droid carries. There are also droid generators, which can be destroyed by shooting them. They're destroyed if you bump into them, but since this drains your energy supply substantially, it's not a good way to do it. Other objects are also scattered on the landscape and can be collected. Smart bombs can be found and are activated the next time you press fire. They clear the screen of all enemy droids and droid generators. Droid freeze is a screw-like device which causes all droids on the landscape to be incapacitated while they try and find the necessary frequency to jam the signal. Ice switches freeze the surface of the acid lakes and allow all droids to cross the acid unharmed. The acid lakes will eventually melt again, and you had better make sure that you are not on the surface when they thaw completely. Teleport pads allow you to travel to the next teleport pad in the sequence. If there are teleport pads on a level, then there will be at least 2, and usually there are 3 or more. Time capsules come in 2 varieties, those that add to the time remaining and those that reduce it. The time gain capsules are extremely useful and give you a better chance of making a line across the board. The time loss makes it much more difficult. Fortunately, the 2 can be distinguished. Once all the energy capsules are collected, the exit will be activated, and you must make your way to it. If the exit is activated, then you will exit the landscape, and that hex will flicker on the hex grid. That is your fast link on the board. If you abort a landscape or a droid is killed on one, then you won't be able to enter that hex again, and it will change colour to white. When a droid returns from a landscape, whether aborted or completed, the energy of the droid will be replenished. A letter of the word bonus appears every 10,000 points, and if all 5 are collected, then a bonus level is accessed. Here, the precious landscape is replayed with immunity to the terrain. Your droid will have its energy replenished, and you will gain valuable time. Bonus droids are rewarded every 100,000 points that you score. The scrolling of the playing area is smooth, but a little slow. Colour is used well, and 3 droids move around well. All the hazards and objects are easily identifiable. Red LED is in some ways similar to the game Blockbusters, that you must link both sides of the board with obtaining hexes. The difference is that Blockbusters was a mental game. Ed. And Red LED combines it with the excitement and addiction of an arcade game. The combination works well, and with 3 droids to choose from, careful planning is needed. You need to make sure that you don't waste energy sending unsuitable droids for the landscape affected. Originality and stunning gameplay make this game worthy of the title Master Game. First day target score, 75,000 points. Second opinion. I'm still a big fan of the all-time classic Spin Dizzy, so I was looking forward to a game which looked to have similar graphics. It turns out to have little in common except the graphics, but it should be as successful a game. The introduction of shooting and other features to this futuristic arena makes for a great game. It takes a while to appreciate properly, but it's well worth the effort. Green screen view, no problems at all in monochrome. The verdict, graphics 86%, smooth scrolling landscapes, good use of colour. Sonics 42%, relatively poor effects. Grab factor 92%, simple gameplay hides a great game. Exploring the landscapes is difficult at first, but enjoyable. Staying power 93%, forming a line across the board will take a long time. Being able to choose your route adds strategy to the game. AI rating 92%, superb cross between Spin Dizzy and Blockbusters with a shoot 'em up element thrown in. Okay. Now let's play this wonderful game. This is LUL soft, wasn't it? Starlight. Alright. Okay. Red LED, copyright Starlight. Okay, key to find. Up, down, left, right. Fire. Port 1. Port 2. Hold. Happy. Yes. We will joystick option anyway. Select a hexagon. Go from left to right, I presume. Start here. Select a droid. That's a teleporter, I presume. is that ice thing, is it? Oh. Okay, I see things over here. I don't have much choice where I'm going, do I? Okay. Oop. Oop. What are these things? Okay, destructible. Things are coming for me. There are 3 objects to find. Oh, that freezes things. Okay, that's the time screw thing. Oh. I think that's where the exit appears. That's one of the things. There's nothing else up here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, jeez. Whoa, jeez. Ooh. You keep going. Oh. Can you be destroyed there? Can be destroyed. Okay. Good to know. Oop. Wrong direction. Oh. I can't get up there, huh? Oh, jeez. Good job. Okay, we just bounce off there, huh? I don't really lose much energy here, am I? This is one of them cracked versions. They have cheats that you can't switch off. Whee. Oh, this is not going to work, is it now? Oh, no, it should go there. This way. this way. That just goes to where we started. Go this way. It'd be a no. Oh, no, 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 no. Ow. What's that thing? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think this might be a version with cheats in it. Yeah. Oh, I will start up. Got a few versions here. Let's restart these here. Try this version. Go quicker. Joystick, let's go. Let's try a different area. Try this one. Droid. Okay, it's one item. That's two. Two down, two to go. This side first. Oh. Oh. Really? Oh, yeah, I'm losing energy. A little bit. I think I might be. Yeah, I'm losing energy a little bit. Yeah, it's better. Oh, that generates energy. Yeah, you really don't want to go on that. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hey, left empty. Yeah, missed the Good Faces game. Killed until dead. It's always a fun time. Oh, up. It was this way, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, stop. There's one down. Let's go here then. Change droids. Let's try this droid. Okay. At least it's a wall. Oh no. Oh. Oh, she's got to stop. This way. Oh, no. Here we go. Up we go. Shoot the generator. Here we go. Oh, here's a thing. 2 down, 2 to go. Oh, here we go. This thing do? Teleports, yeah, okay. Well, I went a little too fast there. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, oh. Ow. Oh, here's the last one. Life is running out. Oh, is there? Okay, we exited. Good. Okay, that's 2 down. So we've got 2 down. Let's go here. Take the droid. Ow. Oh. Whoa. Okay, second one. Whoa, dude, stop. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, no. Okay, going. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, we can hit the wall at least. Oh, we're about to die. Oh, don't walk into the... Well, we screwed that one up. Ah. Oh no, we're in the water thing again. Can't cross that. Didn't get here fast enough. I think we've got a choice. One of those things here. Oh no, no. Dead. Well, yeah, we're good at this game. We've only got one droid left. Oh no, it's just the screen again. Oh. That's where the exit is. Probably the last place we should really go. This stupid stage. Freezes all the enemies. Oof, oh, sorry we're not dead. There's a generator over that direction. That will give me some more life if I destroy it. Don't know, run into it. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, dead. Oh no. This one. Oh no, don't fall off there. Oh no, too late. Game over. 24,000. We suck. Yeah. That's red LED. Huh. Move on. Get a few more games in, hopefully. California games. Now the summer will surely last forever. Smell of the surf, the sun on your back, the sand between your toes. This isn't California dreaming. This is for real. 6 of the best West Coast sports designed to set your pulse racing, while your friends with incredible flying skateboard something will show your cool backing at the sack. Hacking at the sack. Backing? Hacking? Hard to tell. Skate down the boardwalk, flip the frisbee, trademark, and wheelie the BMX. And then the ultimate test, that king of Californian sports, shooting the curl as you battle with those giant Pacific rollers to decide which surfer truly rules the waves. We're playing for big name sponsors like Pacer Skateboards, Ocean Pacific, Rad Mag, Frisbee, Hacky Sack, Moray Boogie, Burton, Snowboards, and Bluebird. Bluebird make potato chips, don't they? Yes, they do here. And contained in each pack you will find fun to enter competition to win quality products made by these companies too. California Games is quite simply the apex of sports gaming. Even in purely technical terms, Epix has somehow managed to surpass their own high standards. The pictures and sounds generated by this program are atmospheric beyond belief. If you gather up all the superlatives of previous Epix reviews and add them together, yes, that just might go halfway towards dethroning or describing California Games. Zap 64. California Games has to be the best release this year so far. Some of the individual games are almost worth the asking price of on their own. Commodore Computing International. Need we say more? Commodore 64, 128, $9.99 cassette, $11.99 disc. Commodore discs are cheap. Spectrum, $8.99 cassette. Spectrum Plus 3, $12.99 disc. Amstrad, $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc. MSX, $9.99 cassette. IBM, $24.99 disc. Amiga, $24.99 disc. There is no Atari ST version mentioned. How about that? Alright, next game is Motos. A Mastertronic, $2.99 cassette, joystick keys. Arcade conversions are regulars on the home micro scene, but on a budget label, they are rare. Motos is one such conversion, and is all about the space bees and your attempt to defeat them. You must defend the solar base from attacks from the space bees, and to do this you must simply push them off the solar base, so that they fall into the infinity of space. Unfortunately, it can also be pushed over the edge. The bases are two-dimensional and viewed from above. They are composed of coloured squares in differing arrangements for each of those 62 levels. Yeah, it's got all 62 levels of the arcade version. Ooh. Each level is completed by pushing all the bees off the base. When this is done, you progress to the next level. Another problem is that if you are on a level for too long, then shooting stars appear and start destroying the squares on the base. They home in on you, so the only way to stay alive is to keep moving. However, the bees can also fall prey to the stars if you are lucky. Sounds simple enough, but the bees come in different strengths, and if you don't have enough power, then they can easily push you around. The first few levels are fairly. The first few levels have only the weaker bees, but the tough guys appear soon after. To push off the tougher bees, you need a more powerful engine. This is achieved by picking up power parts. At the start of each level, the power of your engine can be increased with up to 7 power parts. Careful selection of engine power is needed, since the power parts can only be used once. Some screens have gaps in which you can jump if you have jump parts. Jump parts are picked up in the same way the power parts are, but only 1 power of jump is needed. As well as clearing gaps, this also enables you to destroy squares by jumping on them twice. This can be handy in dispatching bees, but be careful not to fall down on your own holes. On some screens there are Nevicons, which spit out lots of bees and make progress more difficult. They can't be destroyed, you just have to kill bees faster than it produces them. Beacons can be pushed off the base for bonus points. Don't get too greedy though, it always results in losing a life. Does it? Every 10 levels you get an extra life. Even though the layout on the screen is simple, colour is used effectively. The sprites move around smoothly, but there is little animation. Music plays throughout the game, and it does get tedious. An option to turn off the music in favour of sound effects would have been nice. There are only a few in-game effects which are for bumping into things, explosions and shooting stars. Although the game is simple in design, it is fiendishly addictive, and you'll be constantly having just one more go to get to the next level. Choosing the power of your engine adds the strategy to the game. At a budget price, you should not be without this game. First day target score, complete 15 levels. Second opinion. Simple ideas very often produce the best games, such as the case here. Bumping the bees is easy to start with, but as you start judging the strength to use and fight against ever-increasing odds, it gets very addictive. It would be a shame if the budget houses also start getting obsessed with arcade conversions, but if they keep up this standard, it will be hard to argue with it. Green screen view. Green bees are no problem. Verdict. Graphics 76%. Good use of colour. Sprites are a bit small. Sonics 43%. Spot effects are good. Terrible music. I don't know about that. Graph factor 79%. Simple gameplay gets you hooked. Strategic element in the power parts. Staying power 83%. 62 levels to complete. Similar techniques needed on each level. AA rating 82%. Good arcade conversion and at a budget price. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Motos, Masterstrong 987. Binary Design Production, trademark and copyright 1985 by Namco Limited, licensed to Mastertronic, programmer Matthew Rhodes, Ace Graphics by Steve Pickford, music JC Brook. Just start. And we push. Round 2. Push this off. Come on, mate. Round 3. Get our power parts. I'll pick these up. Round 4. You'll use none. part here. Round 5. Don't need power parts. I want a jump part though. Oh! Well. Okay, keep my jump part. Here you go, easy. Round 6. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. Round 7. 2, I think we need here. Jump, jump. Okay. Round 8. Want no power parts. And a jump. They'll knock each other off. Oh, that was unlucky. Jump part back. I don't need it. Oh, 9. Uh-oh. 3. Will that do? Just jump away at it. Might need to get out of the way or something. Yeah, 3 seems to be enough of these. Okay, it's 1 down. Oh no, time's running out already. Let's get rid of these things here. Okay. Whoa! Well, we don't have to worry about the large ones again, do we? Keep our power parts. Time's running out already. And another one comes. Okay, this should be it. Extra life. Round 10. 11. Uh-oh. 2. 2 might not be enough. No, 2's definitely not enough. Oh, one go. Oh. 3. Enough for that. And 12. Need parts for these guys. Come on. That's one down. 2 down. Oh, what's going well? 1 down. So 1 to get. There we go. And 13. Oh, geez, these things. Oh, wow. That's it. Game over. No high score table. Just one high score. Yeah, that's Motos. Don't know if I'm repeating that, getting that distance any further than that. But yeah, that's a game. Pretty good port, really, but still hard. The arcade version's probably hard as well, but still, we'll move on. Game. Next game is Inside Outing by The Edge. $8.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick with keys. Inside Outing is a treasure hunt in which you wander around a house looking for jewels. The jewels are hidden, and you must find them by solving a number of puzzles in the maze of rooms. When you have found a jewel, it must be returned to the owner of the house, who is in one of the bedrooms. The screen display, game format, and main character are all very similar to Get Dexter. There are 12 jewels to be found and devious puzzles to be solved to get the jewels. One jewel is in the snooker table, and to get it, you must pot all the balls on the table in the correct order. If you do, then the jewel will drop out. Unfortunately, the jewel is under the table, so you must find a way to get it out from under the table. Yeah, I don't want to make it easy or anything. Objects come in 3 varieties. The first cannot be moved. The second can only be pushed or pulled. And the third can be carried around. You can jump on top of objects to help you reach higher and stack objects one on top of the other. Most of the rooms contain birds or mice that drain your energy when they touch you. You can replenish your strength by drinking wine from glasses found in many rooms. The characters are big and well animated with colourful scenery in the rooms. There is no tune in the game, but there are effects such as your footsteps and a ringing telephone. If you like this type of exploration game, then Inside Outing could keep you occupied for a long time. There are many games of this type, and it's no worse than any of the others, but I'm getting a bit tired of the format. First aid target score. Collect 2 jewels. Second opinion. I'm not in the least bit tired of the format. Just because it's a 3D game, everybody screams Night Law ripoff. It's not the format that gets stale, but the ideas of the authors for using it. This one is clearly a Get Dexter derivative, but that was a brilliant game. I don't think this one is as good because it lacks the sense of humour and is a little too similar to the French classic. It's still got plenty of challenge to it, which Get Dexter fans should like. Gary and I agree to differ on 3D games. They're very much a matter of personal taste. Green screen view. No real problems except for the snooker table, which is a bit tricky in green. Gotta find that snooker table, I guess. The verdict. Graphics 78%. Good use of colour. Large, well-animated characters. Sonics 37%. Not much sound at all. Grab factor 65%. Fans of this game format will love it, but you may be getting tired of it. Staying power 73%. Collecting all 12 jewels will take a long time. Building stacks of objects to reach something is boring. AA rating 69%. You either love him or hate him. Alright. Okay. He's a dude. Phone. Please have a wander around. Door opens. We got a thing. I don't know what it does. What it's for. It's a thing. It's a bird. Let's avoid the bird for now. Door must be locked. Bird, look at this cute little canary that's going to probably murder us. What is that thing? It's a mouse. Looks like a mouse. It'll probably murder us too. Well, there's a snooker table, pool table or whatever. I don't know what the correct colour order is in pool. I don't remember that. Oh. Well, can we reset that? No? How do we drop item? we drop item? This is where I have to look up the keys, I guess, doesn't it? I'll pause it. This is energy seems to drain over time. Okay. It was also called raffles, apparently. Manual. It's called raffles in France, apparently, I guess. It's not a manual. It's like a review. Okay, here we go. Keyboard controls. Pick up is space, drop is control. Pull is small enter. Pause is P, restart is escape. Space and control is what we need. Here we go. Still can't pick up the ball. Got mini balls? No, we can't pick up. We can't pick up these little tiny balls. Oh, I think I soft locked already. Wonderful. What are these up here? How do I get up there? Get that yellow things. Ah, mouse. Sure, it'll kill me. The door better not be locked. Good. Another one of these or whatever they're for. Ah, bird. So that looks like a slice of cheese or something. Does it do something with the mice? That does absolutely nothing. Nothing. Oh, we did. We did. Oh, well. Yeah, well. That was interesting. Can we pick up these? Yes, we can. Yeah, bird. Okay. Okay, back at the pool table here. Go by the size of it, it's probably a pool table. Keep saying snooker. Those things are large. Okay. There's this order of snooker colours. Then yellow should be first, right? this next one, isn't it? Do we just have to push them off or something? Because I don't know. This one would be brown. Yeah. So we've already screwed it up. Oh no, there we go. Well, that won't fall off for whatever reason. Okay, wouldn't red be first? Because there's a red one here too. That confused me. Maybe blue. Maybe. Oh, there you go. Push them off. Pink. Black. That did nothing. Screw this thing. Oh. Okay, it works. I didn't help. Whatever. Nothing up there to get. Ah, bird, 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 bird. Does it reset its position, or is this still... Yeah, it just stays where it is, huh? Screw it. Go this way. Go back this way. I'm not going to score any points, am I? Pulling should work too, shouldn't it? What's the key for pulling? Small enter. No, there's nothing. So what it isn't defined to something else, is it? Pretty sure it's not. Enter. Right, alt, of course it is. There we go. Get the phone. Do I have to go answer that damn phone now? Okay. What does this do for me? Okay. Up the steps we go. We go upstairs. Jump up the stairs like you normally do. Why is there a door here? Can't push it. In this direction? No. Can't pull that. Can you jump onto it and... There isn't a use, is there? There's no use. No. Can't open that door like that. I'm about to die. Oh, this is back here again. Oh no, another bird! It's gonna kill me. Oh, hello. Is there a way to replenish your energy? At least it doesn't kill you. This 12 is for how many jewels we've got to get? Find. They're here somewhere. It's certainly not obvious. Ah! Bird is waiting there to murder me. So I got 100 points. Let's go one more try. Nothing in here. Presumably. Let's have another go at that pool table. Yeah. Get away from me, bird. That's my blood. You read first. Oh, 10 points! That means that was correct, I think. Yellow. Yeah, 30 points. We've got 30 points now. So the next one would be green. Oh, I think I can just jump over, I guess. Yeah. I'm going to get the brown though. It's the difficult bit. Hey, like that. That's how you do it. Okay. Next one will be blue. It'll be pink. Black. Here we go. Now all you gotta do is ready to get the jewel from under the table, which has just spawned there. Can't pull the table. Can't crawl or anything. No, nothing that obvious. Beer bottle, wine bottle, or whatever. So how you get to it is another thing entirely. Watch out for the mouse. Anything along these bookshelves here? No. Open door. probably locked. Good. Whoa! What? Where did that happen? You just die. Into that room, you die. Yeah. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Enough of that game. Got one game left. One more game to do tonight, I guess. Okay, and that game is Jack the Nipper 2 for Gremlin, $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick or keys. After the success of Jack the Nipper 1, Gremlin have decided to bring out the sequel, Jack the Nipper 2 and Coconut Capers. Keeps many of the old features and replaces much of the scenery, while adding different tasks and increasing the ease of play. I personally found Jack the Nipper 1 difficult to get into. I don't know about that compared to this. Jack and his parents, having been gently persuaded to leave the wet and windy shores of Britain in search of a sunnier clime, are flying over the seas to the Antipodean sunrise of a continent, Australia. As the pilot announces that they are flying at present over the jungle, Jack becomes too impatient and decides to don his parachute and jump. Unfortunately for him, his dad spotted him and followed him as quickly as his own parachute could allow. You play the part of Jack in his mission of initiating the natives in the way of the naughtiest child of the world. You must, of course, beware of the ferocious animals which will try to guard the jungle. They have been their peaceful home for many years before. Luckily, there is a plentiful supply of coconuts lying around, which you can use to kill animals. Charming. As you know, Jack has not many years under his belt, nor inches of leg. This makes running around the jungle a touch difficult. But to go quicker, or to let you navigate a difficult bit of the jungle, you can grab a vine and swing across on it. Jack the Nipper, I presume. There are objects lying around the jungle which will help you in your mission. The coconuts play a big part, but there are also logs, shields, honey, and grease. As games go, I'm having difficulty in getting over the fun that this game gives me. I have, however, seen a lot of different screens, and yet every time I play it, I find another new screen. I would buy this game simply for the enjoyment of searching the jungle, but that stems from my love of platform games. Graphics are boring in terms of colour, but as with the screens, every time I play it, I find a new character or item of scenery. Movement is easy. There is no scrolling, and the animation is good. Sound effects are good, and the music is nice as well. First day talent score. Obtain a lantern. Second opinion. I was disappointed that it didn't stick with the same cartoon graphics as the first game. These look like they have been quickly converted from the Spectrum and don't look as good. The gameplay is absorbing, but the platform games aren't my cup of tea. I don't like tea either. All the same, it's an adequate sequel. Green screen view. Playable jungle in green. The first game pretty much looked like a Spectrum port as well, so whatever. The verdict, graphics 66%. Lots of fast moving characters. Drab colours. Sonic 62%. Above average effects and nice music. Grab factor 71%. Easy controls. Instructions don't help you get started. Staying power 81%. Massive playing area. Difficult task to complete. A rating 74%. Better playability than Jack 1. If you say so. Get started. Okay. Time to get naughty. Oh, there he is. He's Jack the Nipper. No, we're not cheating. Everyone's wearing shades in the jungle, apparently. It's for some reason. Look at these colours. Coding, Sprite Graphics, Greg Holmes. Additional coding, Dave Pridmore. Graphics and screens, Terry Lloyd. This is not racist at all. Here it is. Whee. Okay, just die. What is full damage? Let's say yes. Oh no, it fell down again. Oh, bird. Whee. Oh no. Oh no. No full damage maybe. I don't know. Those dogs. Some description. Oh. Running out of coconuts. Oh. Okay, but there's full damage. Nope. 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 Birds. Birds gonna... Nope. Game over. Game gives you enough lives. Yeah. The only game of these that I hadn't played before, I think, was Red LED and Inside Out, and well, the other, I've got Motos somewhere. I'm pretty sure I got Killed Until Dead tape as well somewhere hiding. Let's try again. Oh, is he? Oh. That's an extra life. Okay, it's a thing. Oh. Oh, fire kills you, just like Dizzy. Just like Dizzy. Fire's deadly. More coconuts. Oh, she just fell on top of me, huh? Just do that. Is that a hippo? Up, up, up. I'm gonna jump across, am I? Yeah. Oh, let's just go through. And it's a dead end here, huh? Let's do this then. Can't jump and fire. We're back here. Oh. Oh, the parrot. Ooh, an invincibility, huh? Well. I'm out of coconuts. Nope. Nope. Oh. That one will go. Oh, we start in different places. That's interesting. Go up here? Oh, we can. It's like a regular maze. That cool looking elephant. Oh. Oh, it's a slide down, huh? Oh, it's ooh, extra life. Can't avoid that. How do we get over there, I wonder? Oh, this dude. You know what? almost out of coconuts. Almost out of coconuts. What? What? The top of the tree is deadly? Really? Really? I can't really jump here, can I? That fire would be deadly. Jump over here. Oh no, never mind. Dead. It's down here. I'm missing. I can't go up here. No. That's death. Yeah, that is just death. Oh, there goes I've got one coconut left. No. Let's go. Oh no. Let's go. Using my frames. Yep, death. Fell to his death. This one will go. One more go. Where do we start this time? Here again. Head over this direction this time. Beehive. Are those beehives? Oh! Those are deadly! Okay, we're not going there then. So go do this way. Nope. That's death. Oh no, here we go. Oh. Ooh. Coconuts. Sure if I hit the... Oh. If I hit the beehive, it'll be deadly. Oh! Hey, everything's got to go behind something. Nope. Jumping over enemies is usually a bad idea. Running out of coconuts again. Nope. Oh! Well. So they're just wandering around hitting things with coconuts.